Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. If I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah, I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with shit. Think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a. Hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Yeah, risk taker. Beat that block with 50 on it. Yeah, hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that. When this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop bidding on your.
Who say does that?
So Clark, as the season is drawing to a close, younger players might be feeling the mental fatigue of the totality of the season right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. And that's where team leadership comes into play. Your veteran players, not only in words, but an example, can help young players properly approach this segment of the season. What they do and how they say what they say is really important for the older, more experienced guys to help the younger players navigate this stretch.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. Harris's shot is off. Here's Charlotte now. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jenkins. Fires for 3. Knebel with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And Ball slams it in.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
Outside for Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pistons passing it around. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Ball. Robinson pulls it in.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Ball. Jenkins can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Ball no good. Pistons trail by 4. Harris passes to Jenkins. Now here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. 1:41 left to play in the first. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Ball's knocked loose. White dishes the ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
The drive-by ball. Pass to Diabate. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. And here's Thompson. The 11-footer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Kneppel.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And the Pistons making a change here. All Reed's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Robinson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Jenkins. Kneppel with the bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's Huerter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Caris LeVert. Holland is out there with 3. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Sasser in at the point.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Miller's checked in for James. And then for Detroit, Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caris LeVert. And it's Jenkins in for Marcus Sasser. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. White looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
and he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Takes a step back. Pass to Holland for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. Here's McNeely, stolen by Thompson. All alone, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Some changes for Charlotte. Grant Williams is checked in for Bridges. Knipple comes in for McNeely. And it's ball in for White. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Ball no good. The Pistons leading to the middle. Here's Duran. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 10 points here for Jalen Duran.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
The drive-by ball. Miller with a wide open look. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside. And it's a 6-point Piston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Going inside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duran.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Pistons leading by 3. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Duran. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And Ball slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Jalen Duran has been leading the charge for Detroit. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is
that is more than enough.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Here's Ball. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson right side. Robinson with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Bridges. Misses in close.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And checking out some numbers for him. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Robinson passes to Duran. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. Diabate grabs the board.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And Ball gets double teamed. Out to the right wing. Kick by Bridges. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Out to Bridges. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. The Pistons second.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
White, he's checked in for Charlotte. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Robinson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. 1:27 left to play in the third. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons leading by 7. Now Jenkins, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ball, here's Diabate. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Diabate's got his second basket of the night. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pistons passing it around. Hollins kicks to Harris. Pass to Huerter. Shot clock at 6. Harris setting the pick for Huerter. From down in the low post, it goes. Huerter's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
here's Jenkins. He's covered by Ball. Jenkins the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Pistons, Duran out there with Howard. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pass to LeVert. Now Herter. Duran with a screen on White. Bounce pass Herter. And Duran slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Ball. He's covered by Sasser.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Detroit leading by 8. Here's Sasser. Duran with it. Herter passes to Duran. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte making a switch. Diabate's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Diabate. Misses the three. And, well, Detroit shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Herter. Unloads. Miller there for the rebound. Hornets trail by 8. Ball. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now, Thompson. And Paul with the block.
Hey, you can't dismiss the fact that LaMelo is 6'7" now. He's got great length for his position. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Kobe White. Then for the Pistons, Harrison checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Jenkins in for Marcus Sasser. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Harris. And it's off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that coasting.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Strong move off the glass.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Left side, Ball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Then it misses. Hornets trail by 8. Bridges going to work down low.
Wow. I mean, Bridges coming up with the biggest points of the night.
Stolen by Knipple.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Left side, ball. That's in there.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. Let's see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Miller. And here is Ball. Bridges throws it down. What an assist!
They needed a bucket right there, and Bridges answers the call.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Let's lose a 3. He drills the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No luck that time either.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Ball, and there's the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Harris and did the 3, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5. That one is good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Thompson outside. Now Robinson. Down low. Gets it to go.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Right side, Ball. Now here's Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Knipple. And stolen by Harris. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in.
2 minutes.
From 7, lays it in off the window.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Here's Bridges. Oh, what a finish.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Jenkins with it. Bridges covering. Stolen by Knipple. One-on-one here. Miller. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
That free throw good for Miller.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Now here is Harris. Robinson outside. From outside, Bridges with the rebound. Rod is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Ball delivering big time, and that's real leadership right there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
And looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
6 on the shot clock. Now here's Bridges, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And they do have a foul to give.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out on the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
That flow like scuba, I'm bold like Cuba, and I keep a she go right through ya. I be macking about my stacking amount, I pack like a mover. Shout the for backing out on behalf of my think they is I come laugh at your ruler. Cash money cold, but the actions is cooler. When these they mine and I told these some 100 times that I keep them bucks, they be on my mind.